Hi, myself Dr. Avinash Trivedi, professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering, GIMS, Greater Noida. Today we are going to discuss AWT components, component class and container class. These are some topics on which we will talk. See, we can develop application using either GUI or CUI. And as we know, graphical user interface is easier to handle than character user interfaces. In graphical user interfaces, we provide window look, we provide user friendly icons that is easy to handle. And in character user interface, we use different commands, and to use your system or your application you must know what commands are used. But in GUI application, there are different icons, you will click at that and you will able to use or access any functionality. So interactions is very easy in GUI, navigation is very easy. Then CUI, your peripheral uses mouse and pointing devices, but in CUI it is only keyboard. Precision is low in window, but CUI it is very high. Speed may be low, but in CUI precision is very high, speed is very high. Operation is very easy in GUI. Memory requirement is high because you are interacting with your visual objects, more flexible. And in nutshell, we should say GUI is comparatively easier one to use. And in window application development, Java has provided one technique, that is, or we can say it provides a toolkit, abstract window toolkit for window programming. So what AWT contains? AWT contains components, layout managers, and graphics. In AWT is basically uses most of the classes of window operating system and different components of window operating system. And it looks are very similar to window components, and many AWT components have been replaced by Swing components. So Swing is an advancement of Java system, and Swing appearance is much better than AWT appearance. It is generally not considered a good idea to mix Swing components and AWT components. So either you choose AWT or Swing component. In AWT, if you want to add text box, then in Swing we mention J text box. So we add JQ symbol before using any component. So when we talk about class hierarchy, so these are some classes that we use while developing any window application. So AWT event is there, event multicast. We mention what will be the layout manager, button canvas, card layout, checkbox group, checkbox menu, choice, color, components, container, dialogues. These are various AWT classes which we use while creating window application. We can set font, we can set graphics, we can fix where we want to show our components. Scroll bars are there, text components are there, container is there, toolkit is there, everything. Or there is class method interfaces. And if we see this diagram, so in this diagram there is one topmost box that is showing component, and rest are containers, button, list, checkbox, choice, label, text components. So everything in AWT programming is using component. So container is also a kind of component. And what happens in container? In container, we add different components, and there are different types of container. Like we use window container, we use frame container, we use panel container, and different components we can use while creating window. So type of container that we have discussed in AWT, basically window, frame, dialog, and panels are different components. But for most of the cases, we use frame and panel while developing window application. So window container, an instance of the window class, has no border and no title. Dialog class has border and title. An instance of the dialog class cannot exist without an associated instances. In panel does not contain a title bar, menu bar, or border. It is a generic container for holding components. An instance of the panel class provides a container to which to add components. So in component, you can add different components. There is frame, you can use frame, and a frame has title, border, menu, bars. It can contain several components like button, text field, scroll bar, etc. This is most widely used container while developing any application. So most of the time programmer use frame as a container while developing window application. So in this slide we can see we have created one frame in which we have mentioned grid layout, and set visible is true, and it contains two text boxes to receive user input and one button to submit some data. And once we click at some means button, then click event happens and action listener plays its role in background. So this is one sample of frame container. In panel we can see uh, it is a subclass of container. Panel does not contain title bar, menu bar, or border. It is a component object which contains another component object. So you can see that in this frame, frame is a top level container in which we have used panel as a container, and in panel you are storing labels, your text field, your different buttons. So you can put container within a container. So components is the superclass of most of the displaying classes defined within the AWT. Note it is abstract, so you cannot create instance of this. Menu component is another class which is similar to component, except it is the superclass for all GUI items which can be displayed within a drop-down menu. And the components class defines data and method which are relevant to all components. So there are some methods with component, that is set bounds. When you apply component dot set bounds, so it will allocate the location, and if you are not mentioning any coordinate, then it will show at the leftmost corner of the screen. So we can set size, we can set location, set font, set enabled, set visible true or false. If we mention false, then we cannot see the container. We can set background color as well as foreground color. So what is component class? Then component class contains the common feature of all the items which can be displayed in a GUI. Often these items are called widgets. In the AWT, all widgets are components, and these components have their own presentation, and it has their own purposes of use. So we can use these component in container and develop our application better. So we have discussed container. A container is a subclass of component. That is, all containers are themselves components, and containers contain components. For components to be placed on the screen, it must be placed within a container. So you cannot simply keep any component anywhere. You will create one component and you will set in either container. So it could be a window, it could be a panel, frame, or dialog. And there are various methods using that you can add component in container, like add, get component, get maximum size, minimum size, remove, all are different methods. So the container class is an abstract class which encapsulates the logic of managing different components. Note that containers are themselves component, which means that containers can be placed within the other container. So the window class defines a top level window with no border or menu bar. So the top level container is your window container, and it does not show border or menu bar. Usually used for application splash screens. And if you use frame defines a top level window with border and menu bar, and frames are mostly used in window programming. Once defined, a frame is a container which can contain different components. So how can we create any frame? We can create frame by two ways. One is by extending frame class, or second one is by creating the instance of frame class. And in this case, how do we create any frame? Then frame variable name equal new frame hello world. So this will create one frame, and we can set its size, its location, and if we set it as visible true, then this frame will be visible on the screen. So in this program, what we see, we are creating frame by extending frame class. So we have imported AWT package, then simple example extend frame. So frame, we have extended frame class, and in this program we are using one constructor of class simple example. In this constructor we have created button, and button we are bounding it using set bound method. So b dot set bound does, it bounds position on the screen. We are adding button with frame, so we are not writing frame dot add, as we have extended frame. So by default add b will add button into frame. Similarly, we are not writing frame dot set size, it does it by default. So your compiler will add this dot set size, so it will be applicable. So set title, set layout, set visible will be true, and we are creating one frame object. So by this program we will be able to see one screen that is developed using frame, and it will show one button and we can see output of that. Similarly, in this program, again we are extending frame, and in this case we are creating instance of frame class. How we are doing this? We are using constructor and buttons, button dot set bounds, and add b, set size, set title, set layout, set visible true, and in we are creating object of this class. So in this case you are able to create your frame using instance of frame class, and you can see its output. So thank you very much. So in this lecture we talked about how to develop AWT application using abstract window toolkit, and we know about containers, components. Using that we can develop graphical user interface application. So graphical application development becomes very easy with AWT and Swing. Thank you very much.